Hello and welcome to the first 30 minutes of the Book of Unwritten Tales. We're doing this series on the Depths of Fear bundle. I assume each of these games are somewhat fear-based, so I have put on the webcam. We'll play for about 30 minutes and then see how we feel about the game. I like the very pretty startup menu, but don't be deceived by a pretty startup menu. I think this is a really great bundle. It was only about $4 from Indie Gala, and I think in the first 24 hours anyway, so it's probably over by now. But a lot of these games that are in this bundle... Oh, is there sound?
Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain the decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle and the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
Hurry, write the tales. Whoa.
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist,
Game doesn't seem very scary.
adventurer, and future trophy on my mother's living room wall.
And you are Monkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga. What do you want from me?
I think you know that. Where is it? We know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Alistair.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away. Mother has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands. It's just as safe here as in the elf burrow. Oh, then, if it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day...
Didn't notice the busted down door when she was sitting out there chatting to the bluebird?
What's going on? No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right, we should get help. Quick, back to the elf burrow.
This is a very long intro.
Oh boy.
So yeah. Oh. I play as this guy. Okay.
Let's do it.
You can move Evo using the left mouse button. Move her to the dragon's leg. It's a very pretty game. Like the graphics here look way better than the cinematic graphics. Take a look at now. I'll try it on the rope.
Huh. One end of the rope is knotted tightly.
Okay.
I could use it to swing onto
This
the
is
other
like
side
Space
of the
Quest,
net.
King's Quest sort of point and click game, which is pretty cool. I love those games. Use it. Yeah, it's gremlin.
The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet.
So you just like you don't even have to choose what you want to do. You just keep
Hello?
clicking.
You there?
Who are you?
Oh, and we get to choose what we want to say.
My name is...
Never mind. There's something you have to do for me. What am I talking about? It's not just for me. It's for the Alliance.
I've no particular interest in the Alliance.
I don't care. This has to do with everyone. Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something. Something important.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
Forget what the shadows have planned. In the end, some knight in shining armor will come to our rescue.
That's awfully
Scoff,
sexist
but they
of
would
you,
have to
lady.
skin me before I tell them what I know.
I'm
Okay
glad that
then,
she
I'll
will be
release
the
you
one.
and let you mortals carry on playing at
I
war.
see. She's not even mortal.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this
She's
ring.
gonna solve all the problems. Good.
Take
Don't let
it
some
to
knight
the
do it.
Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast.
I guess the
I
knight
will
was a
send
woman.
someone to my house.
Fine.
The book that
Wasn't
describes
sexist.
where
My
it is hidden
apologies.
is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be. The pain, the humiliation,
MacGuffin.
the agony of body and soul.
Okay.
Perhaps I should just release you and we'll do without the pain and death bit.
That would, of course, also be an option.
How can I get you out of
Oh
there?
wow, so we can
Good
release him
question.
anyway.
This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal
I
with.
often get bored
I
and then
could
skip
untie
through
the cage and then it
chat.
would smash when it hits the ground.
Just like my old bones. But it's not a bad idea.
Really?
On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
Oh.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
I can't see any other way to escape.
Let me see how the...
You do that.
Okay, so this is our
No
first
idea
puzzle.
what's going on here. But I should probably release the old gremlin before
I
we
see,
get
so
into
she
the...
says that anyway, so we have to release him, which is fair enough. So this is a, well, I think I wanted to say something earlier about this game, but there were cinematics and talking, so she can walk around like her zombie-like look. If you mouse over stuff, you can see what you can look at.
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this...
I think what I wanted to say was, yeah, this game is like some of the games in the Depths of Fear bundle, such as Depths of Fear itself, doesn't seem so polished. This one looks quite polished, and here's a rope. I should probably just finish
This
talking.
rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I...
Alright.
Oh, this is too tight.
Oh, darn.
I won't be able to undo this just
A
using my hand.
knife. Alright. So just to quickly finish off, yes, this, I think though getting the bundle for $4 is pretty great, considering I think a bunch of these games are worth like more than that on their own. Do we need a knife? Any knife? Okay, so we're checking this out. I think it's pretty neat so far. Great first impression. Hey, you got a knife?
Hey, MacGuffin,
What is it?
the cage has been secured with a thick...
Then you'll have to cut through.
Splendid idea, but I don't...
Then get your hands on one. My kidnapper's up there.
I fear that could be... I'll just carry...
We don't need any more than that. Oh, I see, we can go up.
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. That's the way
Yeah,
up...
why can't you? Well, you know, this is a good starting tutorial. You kind of mouse around till you find something. Now, the thing that I never liked about
That's the...
the way onto the dragon's back. Okay, MacGuffin, you're gonna help me out.
Hey, MacGuffin,
What is it?
if I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I
You
need to
get
get
on
onto...
the
There's a
back.
support strap there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here.
Oh, seriously. Now you give
A
me something.
whip?
It's always served me well.
In the inventory, move the mouse to the bottom.
I'll just carry...
Bullwhip. Wow. How's this gonna look?
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
That's a good homage. Alright.
What? Yes, I was evil and beastly. Yes, I'll bring him. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know, I'm not being curt with you. Yes. Good. Yes. I'll see you later. Love you too.
I just wanted to see how he was going to say that.
Oh, brother. Not much luck. But you have to be careful, Bunkus. And you are talking.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin story. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the drop.
Good thinking.
I could really do with one of those swords.
Oh, well, you know what we're going to use.
I could A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's been tied. Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed.
Got it.
I think I can reach the sword with the stick, but getting it over him, the goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach before I could...
I thought she was immortal. I guess she could die. Lives forever.
An
was a
old
box.
cardboard box. It seems to be some kind of a...
Well,
There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mould, and a blue and red potion, and... a line with a fish hook. It looks quite... I'll take it.
how convenient. Combine objects. Pretty
I'll
good
knot the line to
tutorial.
the tip of the stick and hit...
A presto fishing rod. Take the one with the hook. Why does it have to be that one? Oh, okay. Never mind.
That was elegant.
That's pretty elegant. Oh, and playing a little noise when you complete a puzzle. Definitely old school. Are we just gonna chop it? Let's chop it, man.
I should warn MacGuffin that we're in business. Hey,
What is it?
What's he doing with that barrel?
so what is this discovery?
We're gonna skip through to
Can't
get
tell
more of
you.
this game.
Too dangerous. Actually, well,
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book.
Artifact. It. This is getting more and more cliche.
Cliché. The struggle of good.
You mentioned your secret
Trouble
cellar.
of good and evil is
Is
never
that where the book's
cliche.
hidden? Pretty risky.
I like the tongue-in-cheek sort of humor. All right,
I've got a
set.
sword and can cut through.
Fine. I'm ready when you are.
Are you really sure?
I am. If I don't survive, or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch them.
Isn't this a strange coincidence? A young pretty elf walks through the woods unarmed and is suddenly caught up in an adventure.
Don't talk, just...
The right moment is close.
And I like the little world. Like they have a transport dragon. It's kind of neat. Well, why is he there? Somewhat heroic, but a little bit clunky. I always find some cinematics just a tad clunky. Ooh, a little intro. Very good, HMH Interactive, or King Art Games. I feel like I'm watching like a 90s movie. But that's pretty good if I feel that way. I like it. Definitely great if you're nostalgic for these kind of games. More movies. I feel like I have to watch this, I don't know. If you don't want to watch it, I'm sure. Game will continue. Also, all these people need to be acknowledged for their great work. Especially the guy who did this soundtrack. Did I miss that guy already, or lady, guy or gal? Music. Benny Oshman. Nice work, dude. Or dudette. The author. Jan Thayensen. I don't know what that. I'm not really good at recognizing like scripture.
Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, you.
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops. And if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I think we took a change.
I've never
in the
heard
game.
of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper.
Beer. Gotta
That
save
being
the
case,
beer.
You'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go on. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030.
Alright.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as let's see. Not
I
a
felt
chance. I'll never
really
get this crate
into the
open with
whole
my
other
bare
thing.
hands.
You know, I felt like, you know, we're trying to save the world.
A dwarf-sized crowbar.
Yeah.
So it's pretty big.
Okay. I felt, you know, something bad was happening. I guess that introduces the game.
Let's see.
I like playing as the elf. I always prefer a strong female character.
What's that? Ah, the user manual. An X100 house robot. A practical helper for home and
Alright, user manual. Read it.
wood elvish, succubushish.
These are languages.
Here we are. Dwarven.
Is he? I
Thank
guess our
you
guy's
for
a dwarf.
purchasing an X100 house robot.
Blah blah blah.
Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence. But absolutely
Okay.
rats. There. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind,
Oh,
you must
DNA.
first
So we actually have to
DNA
catch the rat
carriers
ourselves.
include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things. Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer. Finally, a simple rat trap.
Alright. Yeah, I know, man. Simple indeed.
Dwarfs are excellent storm.
But where's our garbage? In the kitchen. I know we're talking. But yeah, I feel, you know, it's a quick turn. I really like the
pile
graphics.
of dirty
It's
dishes.
very nice.
The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention.
But I don't feel
I
as
call it
compelled.
a history of dwarven cuisine. The
Alright,
last
listen to this
three-
dude's name. Like, I don't care about his
Ugh.
existence, really.
The stove isn't used much. Though this morning the master brewer heated up a few
Beer sausages.
a tin coffee pot, and guaranteed not for coffee. The master brewer doesn't.
Let's take it.
The coals in the oven have kept the stove.
You gotta make sure you take all the good stuff.
Dwarven fast, but I'm not hungry.
Rubbish.
The rubbish bin is almost overflowing.
Take it. I'm always glad when the games only allow you to take the things
The
you
master
need.
brewer says these kettles are used to make beer.
In the halls of the
This
Mountain
pump can
King.
be used to pump water up from deep. Although I wouldn't bet on it still working.
Well then, let's try, my friend.
I thought so. The dwarves have a lot of work if they come.
Alright. What's this?
I know. A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Although I've never seen any fruit around here.
So our tutorial has now gotten a little more. We're in the main game. Got a lot of stuff. Yeah, let's look at the pot. We have to figure out the
An
puzzles
old
on
and
our
rather
own.
dirty cooking pot.
Let's take it.
Ugh! Mutant slime. Maybe I should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding.
Wow. Okay. We'll deal with that later. I do enjoy sometimes when the puzzles are a little bit
That's the Master Brewer's
weird.
favorite. He likes to relax.
Like
It's a
using
map.
the mutant slime
It says the
to
country's
catch
best
the
pub.
rat.
It shows the area reaching from our
something.
beautiful white ridge.
Right, let's just feed this thing some garbage. How about rubbish?
The robot gets its energy from rubbish.
Side. Look at the feet.
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply.
Okay. So what do we suggest? Combine these things?
A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. I know. A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any fruit.
No? I don't want to attract the mouse and then murder it.
Hello, Master.
Yeah.
Did you know there's an evil slime?
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off.
But doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say.
So I'm supposed to
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested.
Well, in that...
Alright.
I'll take care of.
Aye.
Why do I work with this guy? For the sake of
That's the
story.
exit. But I can't cook. First, I have to teach the house
Okay, so we need everything that we need is in here.
a tin coffee and guaranteed.
Let's get the slime. Probably in the pot, right?
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the.
Why? Why?
The stove is still a little warm. The stove is still a little warm. The stove is still a little warm. Back where you belong. So the robot is activated. In order to hunt rats or DNA carriers.
I guess maybe we needed water. But it's broken. So we fix it. Or beer.
The Master Brewer says
Oh, no, we can't use that anymore. Stove can heat something. What do we want to heat? Look out the window.
the sun is pretty low. It'll be.
Dark zone.
That is the Bastion's emblem. Actually, an entire but each battalion consists of 7 companies. Each platoon consists of 7 squads of dwarves have this thing for the number 7.
Hopefully we can solve this puzzle before we have to stop. Did I look at the pipe?
Actually, dwarfs are, but when it comes. I used to be really afraid of that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only. That seems to be the rat hole.
Okay, so I guess you can always try and don't speed him that.
The robot already had its rubbish, and I don't.
Alright, don't want to spoil it.
Nah, the net is pretty cool. Besides, I don't.
Okay, let's ask him about other stuff.
Hello, Master.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
That's not so easy to initially think. That... BAM! The finish is all off. Earthy and must...
Where are the other?
All away fighting. You know that. If you weren't here, lad,
What's the news from the front?
it's a proper mess.
Let neither side today. We take care of Garrett the Throats. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege. It could still
We're
be
learning
years.
about the story,
Hopefully we...
Aye,
but
Do you miss the other dwarves up?
aye, there's not much going on here. Stone Chomper and
Just
then
wanna
of
kinda
course there was...
advance
Now I've only...
Maybe the other
my
dwarves will come back
situation.
soon.
Aye, and then they'll tell their tales of adventure.
I'd like to hear their stories, Cena.
All right.
So
Definitely.
I'm not really all that...
Okay.
I'll take...
Aye.
So. One way to go about this is to try and figure out. We can't touch any of his beer. Where will we find the rat's DNA? I feel like it has to do with the slime. Oh, the map.
The map shows the area...
Cool. This is a standard thing with this silly little rat that would like show up and disappear when you get close. So I can't use anything in the hole. I want to just set this book on fire.
So the robot is activated. In all... DNA...
No, oh,
So the-
I didn't mean to read it again.
In all... DNA...
Okay, sorry, I'm a little bit, oh, if I click
So
it,
the
I
ro-
look at it. Okay, so he can't
in
combine
order
it or
DNA...
anything else. Interesting. Crockery is dirty.
I pointed out...
Oh, already. Examined it as examined it can be. This has also been examined to death.
The
So-
stove is still lit. The stove is still lit. The stove is...
That doesn't go on there. Neither does this.
I'm not likely to be able to catch the slime.
Yeah, I knew that.
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the... There is no way I'm taking that. Slime can be really evil.
We seem to be out of options.
Love
my
a
friend.
beautiful white...
Let me think. No. Okay. And this is where those moments in these games where, you know, you are missing something will just cut me out looking for it. Feel as though, or like have, because we've already looked at it, so you can use that, use that with that. So it has to be something you can use. Wow. Oh. An empty coffee pot. I don't want to put it. It was already there, right? Like, point. What is the point? Look at the
A
rat.
thieving rat. Devious...
Why can't I? Robot.
Ugh. Now I just have to...
Can't go outside.
That's the exit. First I have to teach the house robot to...
Interesting, the rat kind of went away. And... Yeah, I want you to.
The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some... Ooh, I'll
Oh.
take that.
There you go. Now you're talking.
And now the fur. A source of rat DNA.
didn't think they would show robot killing.
And it's
rat.
gone. It won't be back in.
Oh, I see. It chased it away. And a little noise for my troubles. I did it.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, well,
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. You...
Can I call it a day now?
Of course you can. Safe up.
Bye.
See you later.
Serious? You just took all that stuff.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any. I chased a rat off. And I didn't even... It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes. But I'm...
Yeah, big long monologue before you go home. It's fine. Why couldn't you do that while walking home? Wow. Really pretty overworld map. Oh. I see. Cute.
Hey, you! Boy!
Get him out of there.
Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that...
Yep. Move along.
Listen, boy.
Yeah, I am
it's
very
too late.
impatient.
You see this ring? It's the key.
It's the one ring.
Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But...
All of our fates depend on it.
Yoda's supposed to be Gandalf? And I'm little Frodo? Are we allowed to say that?
Oh, dude. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad.
Oh, Grandad. Look at this ice.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round, but this year, winter...
Let's take it.
It
Okay.
worked. I got... It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. I should speed up the melting process.
It's almost as if we know exactly what we need to do. How do we go inside?
The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemason. They have to be pretty tough if...
Alright. Take it.
I'm not climbing up there. It's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my...
My neck. Oh, so this way? Okay.
Master Brewer, sir! Hello, Master...
Sleep. I'm sure there's some many puzzles to solve. We have
Master
all
Brewer,
this
sir!
stuff.
Master Brewer!
We have a ring.
We have to tell the other dwarves there was this gremlin in a...
What kind?
This ring! It's a very important...
Wilbur, I really don't...
But the ring has to be delivered. The gremlin said it could...
Listen, laddie. That's a ring. What's it supposed...
It's... I have to.
Just think about it. When is... That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But...
That's enough. Now, go home.
Do I care to melt this icicle? So while I do exciting things like melt icicles, let's finish off this. So is this game pretty cool for what you paid for it?
It
I
shouldn't
think
take
so.
long to melt the icicle. The icicle is gone.
Alright. We have water. The game is pretty cool. Let's just pour water in.
I don't really think I'll be able to...
Alright. So, story is afoot. Wilbur's pretty interesting as a character. Got high hopes as any. A lot of fun cliches. Got our robot. Yeah, for $4, I mean, well, but I don't know what the bundle is worth now. It was $4 for the first 24 hours. I guess I don't get the Depths of Fear, why this is in the Depths of Fear bundle. I
A
suppose
rolled
they're
up
not meant to-
tarpaulin. Probably just...
Taking that. I guess it doesn't have to necessarily all be scary games. And sorry, let's just jump in here. So
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole.
Yeah, so can we go in? Let's see his family. A gnome hole. Wow. Fancy. There's all kinds of stuff. Seems very fleshed out. Game seems like it's probably got a few good hours in it, if not more, with the puzzle-solving elements
Hey,
and whatnot.
my mechanical flying fish Nemo. One of the few
Seriously?
technical well, to be honest, actually, my father and my...
Okay, well. Got a ton of stuff. And the game's got like little cute elements. His face is pretty not creepy, I mean. Alright. Pet.
It still works. It's...
Grab it.
Oh, I can't reach that.
Sorry, I'm gonna
A
put
chair.
this out before I end this video.
This chair is
Yeah, but why don't you
like I
stand
said,
up?
it's still a chair. A totally uninteresting chair, which is absolutely no help to me. Not now, not ever. It is a chair.
This better.
Honest.
Better.
Okay, whatever. It's a horse. A beautiful big white horse.
How long are they gonna go for?
What is your problem? A chair is a chair is a chair. I'm not going to answer. The chair, of course. That's the key to it all. Not a chair. This chair is completely uninteresting.
Wow. That's kind of cute.
One of my dad's, it spits the day.
Okay, so should you check out this game? I think so. If you like point-and-click puzzle games that are, it's not terribly difficult because it kind of shows you the stuff you can interact with. You don't even get to choose how. You have to look at stuff for like you can't choose the way you want to interact with things like old Quest for Glory or Space Quest games. Very nice, seemingly interesting story. So check it out.
And down we go.
Let's go meet Wilbur's family first before we sign off. If he ever gets there. This is Granddad. Actually, I don't know how this game saves.
Halt! Who's there?
Hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What?
Password?
Bad answer.
It's important.
So is the password. We are so the password.
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct. What?
A gremlin gave me this. He said it's very important.
A ring?
What?
For what am I talking about? Of course, dangerous little blighters.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the.
Decide the course of the...
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It's
The arch? This is what we've been waiting. This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult.
but
Does everyone know what they have to...
no.
Right, men?
I'm intrigued. I see he's got a robot leg. Alright, so we'll see if this game's... Oh, we can save. Excellent. There's an autosave, but we'll save anyway. I don't know. Bring the ring. And it's all very polished, very well done. So anyway, check it out if you like this kind of game. I'd recommend it to any puzzle, adventure type player. And I probably actually will play this again past the first 30 minutes. So we'll see you next time.